No other shooting, you want to go better, make you take a step, as you did top up. I like to do better, top up and get reward, tonight be the way. Top up and get reward, though. Thank you, oh boy. This is your smile. Your wife don't bump it, waiting. I don't hammer. My eyes don't open. As I don't they make money and save money. Every time I buy recharge card, pay my electricity bill or do my TV subscription on DSTV, Go TV or Start Time. Now 2% of everything we are paying, I had to collect back. Top up and get reward is a legit and simple way to be self-employed, get more customers, and make more money at Top Up and Get Reward. You can have your online shop at Top Up and Get Reward website at www.topupandgetreward.com. www.topupandgetreward.com. Top Up and Get Reward. Make money when you top up.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, good evening, Alaji. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Ramadan Kareem, sir.
Thank you, sir. Maybe you'll join us also. Let's fast together to pray for Nigeria and the whole world at large, so that we enjoy peace everywhere in the world. Well, today's meditation will be straightforward and also will need to maximize, make use of the little time we have, so that there will be less story, but practical, much of practical, and to get the main message across to everybody. Because it is when you are doing something the right way, that is when you get the right results. But if we are yet to get the exact thing that we needed to be done, we might not be doing it the same way or the way we're supposed to do, so that we can get the actual result we're looking for. Well, as I said, just to make use of the little time we have. And in the next 1 minute, before that 1 minute, please, Mr. Shola, you can pray for us. So before you finish the prayer, we'll just start. At least that 1 minute will have lapsed and we'll start right away. We don't need to waste much time tonight. This is time for our prayer. But I just need to make that sacrifice as well, because as we pray, we need money also in our pockets. So help us with the prayer, Mr. Shola.
Thank you, Mr. Akeem Oyeleye. Yeah, Father, we thank you for this wonderful opportunity. We thank you for counting us among the living tonight. We thank you for all our Muslim brothers. We thank you for Nigeria at large. We thank you for the company called Top Up and Get Reward. We thank you for every member. We thank you for the progress and achievement. We thank you, Jesus. Father, please accept our thanks in the name of Jesus. We thank you for people that are joining us for the first time tonight. We thank you because you will open their mind of understanding and they will see that they can actually build a lasting wealth with Top Up and Get Reward. And at the end of tonight's presentation, all glory and honor will be ascribed to your holy name. For the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. For in Jesus' mighty precious name we have prayed. Amen.
Thank you, sir. My name is Oyeleye Akeem once again, and I'll be your anchor for tonight. I need to because this afternoon or early this morning, around that 10 or 11, I was talking to a friend of mine who always watch my status. And that is why they say anything you want to do, be sure that you are doing it consistently. Because she sees this status every now and then, TGR, and now ask me, what is this TGR all about? So I have a time to call her. And as we were talking, I was discussing, she's a secondary school friend, though she went to St. Anne's while I was in Ibadan Grammar School. But there was a lesson that we did together that from there we knew each other. And we just met around last year. So we exchanged numbers. Since then, she has been monitoring my status. But what I wanted to point out is that when we were talking, because she was asking, I first sent her the video of our business and also how banks are leveraging on this telecom business and making a lot of money. After I explained, the first thing, it is normal. She said, well, my problem is, I said, what is the problem? And she was trying to give an excuse. And I asked her one question, that you have been doing your business for more than 10 years. have you been able to have 100 million in your bank account? She said, 100 what? I said, 100 million. I said, for where? And I said, I'm telling you what you can do practically, that even within 6 months, you can make 84 million naira at least. If you put in just quarter of the effort you have been putting in your business for 10, 15 years. So the question now is, do you want the money or you want to give excuses? Because what I'm telling you is what is real that you can achieve. Even I was telling her that I can sign an undertaking that if you do what I ask you to do and you don't get this money, get me arrested. Because this is a business that I'm sure of. So the only thing that can stop you from making this money, you have been in business for 10, 15 years. You can't beat your chest that you have 10 million or 20 million in your bank account, your personal money. Now the question is, I am showing you a way to make 84 million naira at least, which it is certain, and you are telling me you can't because of something. I say, okay, you can now choose between the excuse and the money, because what you have been doing that you give attention to is not giving you the kind of money you really need. I told that practical because at times when you are telling people something, you might need to share your personal experience. Even if you don't have a personal experience or testimony, share the one that you know of. You don't need to lie about the business, because one thing that sells you most in this kind of business is your integrity. And I told her I've been working before till 2020, which I was 42 years old. I have never for once had 200,000 as personal money in my bank account. And I was able to see a business that can make me to earn millions in 1 year. And I'm giving an excuse. Am I doing myself or what? And I told her when I put in all the effort in 2020, I was able to earn millions and also bought a Jeep that worth millions. Now, this is what many civilian people, let me say civil servants, if any civil servant, even at 20 years of service, if they want to buy that kind of car, they will apply for loan. They dare not to take from even their salary is not even enough. Now we are showing you a way, practical way you can make money. And I told that this business has no lifespan, no time of expiry. There is no expiry date, there is no saturated date, because our children will still make use of the internet. So the question you need to ask yourself is that, are you ready to make the money or you still want to be having excuses? So what we are telling people here is something that is real and practical. The only thing you need to do is to ask yourself, do you need the money or you still want to be managing? Because what I was targeting before I joined TJR, if what I'm seeing now is what I saw when I started, I will have made more than what I'm making now. Because I told her that what we are doing now is that we are teaching people that are just coming on board, just like people that wrote books, like authors. The experience they have, the failure they've made and whatever, they put it in a book so that it will be more easier for people that are coming. When they read that book, they will know where the mistake is and what to do to adjust. So what we have experienced in 2 years is like, there's nothing like that beats personal experience. They say experience is the best teacher. If what we are working with fantastic then is what I saw when I started, I would have gone far by now. But the mistake we have made, we are showing people not to make the same mistake. This is the easiest way, and people are still giving an excuse. So it is either they take the excuse or take the money. So let me quickly share my screen and see something about, I think my dashboard, okay? I've opened it. This is real practical, because if you have to do any business in Nigeria as of today, and you want to make 84 million naira in a year, how much are you going to invest? Even if you invest millions, the risk involved and some other things, you can't even beat your chest, you can make this kind of money in a year. And now I'm showing you a practical way. Even if you invested millions in any business, you still need people. While we were discussing, he was asking me, it's like a chain. I said, what gives you back the money? It's the chain. How many people are using the Facebook? What gave Amazon the money? It's chain. So what we are telling you is what is working now. If you decide not to do any program reset this generation, if you avoid referral program or affiliate program, then you just want to be living or maybe surviving. But if you're talking about wealth, this is where you can generate more than what you can imagine. You can imagine somebody earning 1 million naira every week, some earn 1 million naira in a day. It is not their physical strength that is giving them. It is about the network they have built. This is how this business works. This is how your TGR dashboard will look like when you sign up. You might not have money here, maybe like 500 naira, depending on the package you came with. Maybe 500, maybe 1,000. it depends on the package you sign up with. All these places might be 000. But what TGR is telling you is the moment you have these, if you have to do this by yourself, maybe you want to go and get a license, you pay a lot of money. But TGR is telling you that it has been subsidized with as low as 5,000 naira. Even we have a mini pair package now, which is for student package. With as low as 2,500 or 5,000, there is no excuse for anybody to say, I can't make money, I don't know how to make money. The moment you alter, or maybe somebody altered that statement that I am broke. In fact, there is no way you can have access to internet and you still say you are broke. That means you are not ready to turn your life around, because there are a lot of opportunities, but the best of the best is this one. Many opportunities will come and they will go, but TGR is going nowhere. We have seen a day of different online businesses that have come. In 5 months, they are gone. In 2 months, in 6 months, some in 1 year. But TGR will be 4 years by October or November this year. And we're still getting stronger every day. There are a lot of online businesses that have come. There will be a lot that will still come. They can't last as TGR because TGR has no expiry date. With this business, as long as people are connected to the internet, this business continue to thrive. Anybody that you have connected, because when I said I gave myself a target of having 1 million naira and 1 million database in the next 3 years, my target is to make average of 1 naira. You can see this person gave me 1 naira. I'm not even looking at it for 1 day. By the time I have that 1 million database, if I can make 1 naira from team members' transaction of this database in just a week, 1 naira. But I can assure you there is no way I will not make more than that. That 1 naira in 1 week from 1 million people, that is 1 million naira per week. That kind of lifestyle I'll be living by then is what is giving the strength to continue on daily basis. And this is what is giving the confidence to talk to people, because business they have been doing, they are lamenting, there is no money, there is no market, there is nothing. Even with people that are not making sales on their own personal business, they still have to spend on airtime and data. All these people didn't tell me before they buy the airtime and data. All they just have to do is that it's cheaper here. There is no way you are going to buy airtime in Nigeria as of today that you can get it directly from the source. Even if you are buying from your bank, bank is the intermediary. They get something from the transaction you are doing. If you buy paper recharge card, the people that you bought that recharge card from, they are intermediary. No matter how small, they get something from your transaction. And this is what TGR is providing for you, like a digital one, that instead of you saying you are looking for a shop, this and that, you don't need a shop. Your phone is your shop, it's your mobile office. Just connect people and look at this person bought 1,000, this person bought another 1,000, this one is 100, this one is 500. All these little amounts of money amounts to a lot, because that 1 naira, 2 naira you think is small. By the time you build a very solid database, you get this every second. All these are today's transaction, even up to 10, 20 pages, you see today's transaction there. And I'm not even stopping with the one I have had so far, because I know I can make more, I can do more. If you can make 1 naira from a system, you can make 1 million naira. All you just have to do is to repeat that process. Because people that are working every day after 35 years, they say they want to retire. The effort they put in for 35 years, if they put half of it, not even up to half, 1/10 of it into TGR, what took them 35 years, they are going to get it in just 2 years here in TGR. And it doesn't need there is no need for qualification. There is no need for years of experience, because when I started TGR, I was not asked to go and bring my certificates. ASU is on strike now. Only God knows when they are going to come back. A lot of things are happening. Even when ASU is on strike, your brain is not on strike, please. Just make use of that thing God gave you. Connect to people. I was talking to that lady that if people form, they come together, they form association, they form club. Your own target this is that you want to form circle of your friends. If the people that you are still moving with for the past 10 years are still the same friend you are moving with, then you are not in fact, you are not ready to move on. You need to look for people that have the same goal and the same vision with you. That is when you'll be able to improve your life. What TGR is saying is simple, and this is why I just want to share this PDF with us, because it's just a simple way of making money in this generation. Top and Get Reward is the best online mobile solution provider. We are just simply a Nigerian company owned and have a kind of relationship marketing and value-added service company that is leveraging on GSM, that is telecommunication technology products and services. What you just have to do, because these are the products that you can't do without. We are just telling people that this is an opportunity for us to build the kind of life we have been dreaming of. What I didn't enjoy when I was young, when I was growing up, at times this kind of story is so emotional that it touches you somehow. At times when I just look at my kid, I give thanks to God. But if not because of this business, I don't know how it's going to be. Because whatever I've been doing before I got married, it was not enough for me, not talk of to raise kids. But due to this business, I was able, because the more people you know, the more chance of making more money. And this business allows you to know more people unless you don't want, because you meet people every day. It now depends on how you approach them. And that is why you need to read books, because that book you are reading will make you to be a different person. If they have 99 reasons not to accept your business, from that book that you have read, that are giving you in the knowledge, you have more than 100 reasons to convince them to join your business. Because from what they are saying is where you give them response. Like a friend of mine that was talking this afternoon, after she was saying, this is my excuse, this is my problem, I said, okay, you have been doing business for 10 years. Have you been able to earn or own up to 100 million naira? That money looks so scary to her. I said, yes. But before now, I dare not to make that kind of amount of money, because even to say I want to make 1 million naira before I jump up and get a reward, is like I'll get lost. I don't even have the mind to say it. But I know with this business now, I can make as many millions as I want. The only thing I need to do is to repeat what I've done before. So never say you cannot afford something. This is the poor man's attitude. And as we say, that the first thing one needs to do or to work on is the mindset. Without that, one remain on the same spot for several years. It is better to earn 1% of 100 people's effort than just 100% of your own effort. Because your effort alone cannot give you the kind of life you really want. That's the bitter truth. I was sharing something on my status this morning. I said, any money with your time is a low class. Any money with your brain is a high class. Any money with your money is a world class. So what we are trying to tell you here is that you allow your money to work for you in such a way that you are investing. The first money you invest in TGR is to have your PTM in the VTU portal. By the time you have done that, then you need to share the information with people. I also said it by the information is the new wealth in this generation, and how you act on it will go a long way in creating this wealth. Don't be deceived by the look of people sharing or giving you the information. The value of the information is much more important. At times, before I even make anything in TGR, I do tell people, because you need to be practical with people. Don't put in too much impression, because they might look at you as, okay, you that you're asking me to come and make millions, how much have you made? So the simple thing I tell them, because it depends on people you are talking to, I say, sir, what is taking me like several years to achieve, in less than 2 months you can achieve it, because the circle of your friends is different from mine. All I'm just showing you is a way. If you have another business that can give you this kind of money, you can tell me, I will do it. But if you do this business I'm showing with you with this practical experience, if you don't make this money, do anything you have power to do with me. In that kind of statement, they will get convinced somehow, because they will know that, okay, for this person to be talking boldly like this, there must be a kind of confidence behind this. And this certificate of NCC is more than enough to sell this company anywhere. As big as MTN is, without this license, they cannot operate in Nigeria. People might say, okay, CAC, anybody can get it if you be able to, but this NCC, it goes a long way. And for us to have this certificate, it shows how strong, how legitimate TGR is. And not only that, we have international recognition that only in Nigeria, even Africa, it is only TGR that has this certificate of recognition from World Summit on the Information Society. That is WSIS. What we are saying is that we have all it takes for you to be able to be rest assured that, okay, what the company you are doing business with can give you. The first opportunity you are going to have, or the first advantage with TGR, for those that are joining us for the first time, or maybe people that will be listening to us, by signing up with TGR, by having your own personal PTU, you start converting part of expenses to income. I do give example of my own MTN, because I use myself as illustration for many people, that my first line, MTN, By this month, maybe around middle of this month, will be 18 years. I've been using that line since 2004. If you calculate 2014 now, it's 18 years. And I know if I cannot calculate how much I have spent. I was not the only one in that shoe. All Nigerians, they also have the same thing. They have lines 10 years, 15 years, and they have been spending. And there's no year in sight you are going to stop spending on this phone, on this SIM card. It has become a liability for many people. If I don't have the chance to make something out of how much I have spent for the past 18 years, now that I still need to be recharging till only God knows when, then it makes sense for me to be saving something when I have known the way. If I have known, that's another thing. But now that I have known that I can be saving, because if I refuse to be saving this money, I will be enriching somebody else or someone else. And they don't need to take much from me. 1 naira is enough, even more than enough for them, because they will get that 1 naira from millions of people. And I do give example of the banks that this financial institution that started in 2015. It was GT that started. And that year, after profit tax, or after tax profit they share, is 32 billion naira. The reason all the commercial, or let me say all the financial institutions in Nigeria are into this, because if there is no money there, there is no way they can be doing this business. They have opportunity on ground already, and they converted it to their business. So also TGR is giving us the same opportunity. What we just have to do is to do the work and also enrich ourselves. Because what TGR is showing people is that these expenses on daily basis, you can start taking it back bit by bit. When I first used WhatsApp call to call this my friend, and there was network, and I said, okay, let me use normal call. Say, hope I will not be burning my credit. I said that is one of the advantage I have with TGR. Since 2020, I'm not using my personal money to buy airtime again. At least you can see my dashboard when I first opened, like 11,000 plus. I can't finish, before I even finish the 11,000, another one will come. And that's not the only account I have. So anytime I need wallet, to recharge my phone, if I don't use my main account to recharge, I use subsidiary accounts so that I can earn more commission. So this is one of the advantages. And I was trying to illustrate to her that even before I get this 1 million database, what I will have achieved from TGR cannot be less than 200 million naira. Tell me a civil servant that will tell you in 35 years they'll get that kind of job. Tell me a business owner that will say, okay, the business I'm going to start to earn this 200 million, I can start with 10,000, I will earn it. It's not possible. Now we are showing us the real practical. We have a map, we have the roadmap, we have the strategy to achieve this. So it is whether you want the money or you want excuse. So we have all it takes. Our vision and mission is so clear and simple. Is to become the largest and most reliable distributor of telecom products and wealth-building opportunities to Nigerians, and also to expose people to the hidden financial treasure in telecom business and to build a long and lasting financial freedom. You can see that word, long and lasting, to ensure meaningful life to people through our second to none service product. Because this, why they say it is long and lasting, until we don't use phone in Nigeria anymore, that is when this business will stop. It's a business that has future. It's a futuristic business. I do tell people like that. Tell me another program, they will come within 2, 1, 3 years, they are gone. But this will continue. Even when they say everything is online, you need data to be connected. And this is what TGR is giving you at a cheaper rate, because if you use other means to recharge yourself, you are going to be enriching those people. If you use OPay, use any other means, just mention even all these points of sales services. But TGR is telling you that what you are giving out, you can start building it bit by bit and then multiply yourself, duplicate yourself. Wealth is hidden for those that want to do it all by themselves. But wealth exposes itself to those that are patient enough to teach others how to do it. And that is what I'm doing exactly. Oh, that reminds me, I promised somebody that I'm going to see him today. Oh, you see, at times when you are so dedicated, you are so engrossed, you won't even have free time with this business. If you have a name list, it will get to a stage 24 hours will not be enough for you, because you have something to do. It is when you are not busy, you think somebody is talking about you. Or when you are busy with your business, you won't even see anything other than your business. You won't even know whether somebody is looking at you or what. So what I'm trying to say is that this person that's supposed to meet today, they are these NATA people, National Automobile, whatever they call themselves. In fact, they have already registered. And they registered their association first, and the executives are coming in. It's about determination. It's about consistency. There is no magic anywhere. If I'm not consistent, I'm not talking about TGR, I'm not teaching people about TGR. How will I connect? I didn't even know these people directly. It is one of the team members that made, it is when people are seeing what you are doing. The people that you are bringing, when they see what you are doing, they also practice the same thing. You just have to make that sacrifice for a while. All I'm doing now is just for a while. All this sweat, all this wahala, consistency is part of the price people are paying by being on the Zoom call tonight. Some people will be somewhere giving excuses. But when the results start coming in, they will not see what you have make a sacrifice of. I gave an example of somebody when we were talking at the office today that look at Zuckerberg that we know today as Facebook. It took him more than 10 years before he became a limelight. He has series of challenges before they become what he is today. The same thing with Amazon. He has been in his business with Jeff Bezos for several years, at least since 1998, if I could remember, or I can get the fact clear. The same thing with Google, several years. The same thing with Alibaba, this Jack Ma, for more than 16 years. He said what he did in 8 years is like 17 years of other companies' work. They comprise all the work of several years of other companies in just short period of time. And when they get the result, people are thinking they are wonderful, they are this. There is no magic anywhere. You have to do the work before you get the result. So what we have as uniqueness is you can do auto funding, manual funding anytime. You can recharge as low as possible, even any amount you want to recharge. Then we have a service that is running. If you wake up in the middle of the night and want to buy a recharge card, it will go. You don't need to go and say, Lawaja or Mr. So send credit to me. No, as long as you have money in your wallet. And we have a way of paying people. Someone was asking this afternoon, I think the man is from a member that came to office and was making a contact to somebody in Kaduna or Kano or thereabout. And the person was asking that why are we paying to get the service of TJ? I said, it is not by force. If you want to be using it the same way you are using your bank, is allowed, but you're not going to be sharing from the profit of the company, because if you are using your bank is there not to collect money from you because they are making a lot from you. If you buy a card of 500 naira, indirectly you have paid more than that. At the end of the month, the number of times that you recharge times 10 or 15 naira is what they are going to charge. You might think it's small, 100 naira, 150. But if they get that from 1 million people every month, that's free money, apart from what they have made from your transaction. They are not sharing you. But TJR is telling you that if you want to be earning from our income or our discount, and also to build in such a way that you have a way to earn more money, which is called incentive, then you need to partner, because this money you are paying is once for a lifetime. If you don't want to upgrade, you are not maintaining any sites, you are not paying IT. If you want to have a personal site for your servers, for your business, whatever, in Nigeria, you can't spend more than less than 50,000 naira. But you are paying a very small amount of money, and all the headache is taken off from you. So what you just need to do is just to leverage on the opportunity of, you can see the growth of the market of telecommunication is increasing every minute. For federal government to be tapping from this business, because it's a way to make more money for them. It's more than what they are getting from oil and gas. Since 2020, our product is what everybody needs. They don't force anybody to do this. You always need to. Even if you don't have the money, you look for a way to get it on your phone. We have different packages, as I mentioned earlier, and there is room for upgrade. Each of the package has their own advantages. For example, when they give you the package of 5,000 naira that you come with, it gives the opportunity to earn to your 5th generation. And this is where it is. You earn to your 5th generation pair, which is 5,000. Immediately you sign up, you get 10% of your amount, which is 500 naira, just to test run the platform to see, okay, they promise 2% when I recharge, and you test run, you get your 2%. So when you have done what they ask you to do, you get what they promise you. And what level 1 to 5 means is that you are coming as a person, and now you decide to share with your friends, let's say 10 people. That's a fantastic way to go. If you really want to make the result of what we have, what took us 2 years to achieve, you want to achieve it in 1 year, follow this fantastic 10. Sincerely speaking, because I have people that want to make millions, they need attention that worth the same amount of money. If a salary earner that is earning 25,000 naira per month goes to work from Monday to Friday, between 8 to 5 every day. At times I looked at some teachers that have been teaching for more than 15 years. their look is not looking, in fact, not impressive at all. And they go to work on daily basis. They look for lift at times in order to save their transport. And this is the job they are committed with, and they can't beat their chest that they are going to make. How much are they getting? Now I'm showing them a way. You can see how strong a mindset is. They are so engrossed with that poverty level. And it is when you are being tired and you are very angry with your present situation, that is when you liberate yourself. That enough is enough. If you have been doing something and you are not making the kind of life or making the kind of money you want, and we are showing you something, then what excuse do you have? This is a simple way of the school that teachers are teaching. The school also try to connect more people, connect parents to bring their students. And they do adverts, they do different, just watch now, by the time they are getting to the third term now, when they're about to resume, you see different adverts, come and enroll, come and do this. That is networking. That is purely networking. There is no way you can make money without networking. The more people that you connect yourself, the more, if I'm selling food or maybe a restaurant now, at least you have seen a way of this ShopRite are engaging some guys to spread their or distribute their flyers. What are they doing? They are connecting. And we are not saying do this for us so that will pay you a peanut. You are not working for TGR, you are working with TGR. You are working for, so you select the time you want to work. So if you want to, maybe the 10 years of hard work, you want to shrink it, you want to make what will take you, or let me a civil servant 20 years to achieve, you want to make it in 1 year, then you have to put in the work in 1 year and enjoy for the rest of that 19 years. You will see some people when they're about to retire, they will be changing their age and maybe just look for a way to stay more in service because they know after retirement, life is going to be stressful. Why can't they build something that will last them for a long time? And we all have people around us. You cannot exhaust your contact. Just try today. Start with at least 50 names from your phone and start connecting them from tomorrow. Call at least 10 or 15 people every day and be consistent about your business promotion. Post on Facebook, on social media, if it is Instagram, if it's on WhatsApp, they are your status. Don't let funny thing be too much there. It's not going to pay your bills. Promote your business. You can put in maybe a little joke or something that will make you to relax once in a while, but make sure you see some people will watch you for several years before they join you, but that kind of people will make your team to be a firebrand because they have seen that consistency in you. Don't be tired, don't be discouraged. It's always happened. I was sharing this afternoon that there was a time Zuckerberg was about to sell his business, Facebook, because they were having challenges. And they think if they can get so amount of money, they are good to go. So on the verge of selling the ownership of Facebook to somebody else, I think I read that story somewhere, or probably I watched some. I just knew I had that information. Somebody now offered a very huge amount of money for them. And we were so happy, the team. But the Zuckerberg was looking at, if they can offer me this kind of money, it seems my business worth more than that. And he told his team member, I'm not selling this thing again. He said, what? Are you not or what? If you have sold that business, then will it be what it is today? So at every point in time, there's always challenges. Don't give up. Everybody you see, you can just the video I used to show about resilience or whatever, this Tyson and this Douglas, you can see how Douglas fought back. Why? Because he kept on remembering what happened, the promise he made to his mom. And that is why he was able to finish that fight as a champion. Several times you are going to fall. And the only thing you need to do is to rise up almost immediately as if you didn't even touch the ground. Because if you dwell too much on the ground, a lot of challenges will pile up on you. It might be the end. But when you fall, the next thing, in fact, pretend as if you didn't fall, wake up, stand up immediately. When you fall 7 times, wake up or stand up 8 times. That is how champions do. That is the only way to survive. Ask anybody on top what they have passed through. They have seen many things. They have been through hell. But because of that bold determination, because if you want to be successful in life, you must have what they call mental toughness. You must be tough mentally that, no, this thing, I'm doing it. You are not going to finish me. I'm the one that will finish you. If you have that kind of mindset, you will go a long way. Nothing will stop you. I think I got one video, maybe I will still put it on my status before the end of today or maybe tomorrow morning, that if you are somebody that you don't give up on your dreams, nobody can just take you or push you somewhere. So I have seen this business that is taking me far, because if there is any other one that can do this kind of miracle for me, I will have achieved it before now. Likewise, many civil servants that are earning good salary, you see some people after retirement, what are they earning? If what they have done or what they are doing can give them a lifetime transformation, it will have been, in fact, people that are this house will not be striking. They've been in service for many years. So it shows that what they have been doing over and over again, it will continue even after we left. So just to show that we have something at hand with TGR that can give us the kind of life we really want. All we just have to do is to put in the effort. We have a way of earning from our expenses. And when you combine or you share this value with others, you expand your network and the money will be more. It might take time to achieve, but it's worth it, because it's better than just enslave for several years. These are the way to earn from your transaction. You know, even the way I'm talking tonight, I didn't prepare for it, but at times you will see something that will energize you. It was that lady that I was talking to this afternoon when I was on call. And when I have the time, because if I want to make call like that or want to talk to people, I make sure I'm in a relaxed mood. So as I was talking, one man just walking, he said he always likes to come to seminar because he always gets something that will make him more active, that he likes the way I'm talking. I said I didn't bring it from heaven. It's because of what I'm doing daily, in, day out, day in, day out, is what is making me to be a better person. If I talk from morning to night every day, I remember in 2020, I was discussing with Ajay this morning that then, you know, everybody, the COVID make everybody to be at home. I talk from morning to night. If I want to make the kind of money I made or more than what I made in 2020, I can repeat the same process this year, but because of this help me to talk to this, or maybe because of you know, some engagement. Alaja was saying she needs 48 hours to herself. She needs to have a meeting with herself for 48 hours so that one can go somewhere and concentrate. That is the way to go. You see that I think there are different videos that I've shared. Every time you need a moment for yourself. Be alone. It might be in the middle of the night. Think, strategize that what is the way out. Weigh your options, that one you have been doing before, has it given you what you really want? If you want to work with that one, or maybe you have been for, take 20 years with that business or whatever you have been doing. Can it give you the kind of life you want? Now TGR is here. If you do this business for 2 years consistently, can it give you the kind of life you want? Then you can compare which one is better. So if you are changing the kind of mindset or the kind of environment you want to work, you must be ready to change yourself. You can't remain who you were yesterday to fit in where you want to be tomorrow. You must get a transformation. You know, there's different from where you want to transform or you want to change. You know, just like when you have Gary and you want it to be a bar, you know, that Gary must be totally transformed. Or just like you have corn, you use that corn to make ogi or pap. It has to be a complete transformation. You can't remain corn and you want to drink ogi with that corn, or you want that corn as it is and you want it to be ogi and you be chewing the corn. It's not possible. There will be a total transformation of that corn to be a thing, something else, to now enjoy the pap. So if you want to enjoy the wealth we are talking about in TGR, you have to have a complete transformation of yourself. You change from where you are coming from to the kind of life you want to be living after you have prepared for it. And there's no way you have that kind of mindset, you won't go far. There's no way. Nothing will stop you. I am not seeing anything that is stopping me to do TGR. If I going this A, I'm choosing plan A, and it seems that it's not really working the way I want, I will choose plan B, because A to Z is 26 alphabets. I have different ways. There are different roads that leads to market or enter market. So if you choose the entrance that is not working, choose the back door. Even in the house, we have about at least 2 exits. You have the one from the front and also one at the back, maybe from the kitchen. So you must have several plans that you need to work, but you know where you are going. The goal is still the same, to financial freedom. With TGR, we are good to go. Just with any package you come with, what you just have to do is to understand the concept. So what is the concept of this business? Let people know how cheap airtime and data is with TGR. Instead of giving the money to banks or other agents, let them be saving something from their expenses. The more people you connect, they said money doesn't grow on tree. but they didn't tell you where the money is. The money is in pocket of people. So you need to know more people, share the value with more people, as they are seeing that, okay, I'm saving something with TGR if I'm using the platform. And because of that, they stick to it. If you don't know what is happening, you are earning for life. This is, I have a kind of flyers. It's a colored one, though I made a photocopy in black and white. It has this of Cora package, it has of pear package, it has of emerald and half of diamond. It depends on who I'm talking with that I share the particular flyer with. Most times I have this 5,000 because average, in fact, many people, let me say average Nigerians are, I won't say poor. Don't let me use that word, but average Nigerians are managing. They are the one that will say, okay, with 5,000, because if the money you let them know that they are going to make is much more than what they have ever thought of, they will think it's a scam. But we are telling you that you can make this money not by just paying your 5,000 and go and sleep. What TGR is paying you for is the affiliate program you are doing with them. You are helping them to expose their product to many people. And as you are doing that, they compensate you for that for a lifetime. It's all the same way. I gave an example of Uber for that lady. That look at Uber. Uber just designed a app, just a app, and it connects the driver with passenger. And Labas, it started making huge money, more than what ABC Transport is making. The owner of ABC Transport, even this, what do you call it, the one that we have very close to our area and you are here, they have different transport, maybe cars, vehicles, and the likes. But they are not making 1/20 of what Uber is making. Why? Because he's using a different way to make his own money. He connects the rider. And the same thing with TGR is simple. There are some people, they will program, they will repackage this and that. Everything they are teaching you is affiliate, purely affiliate. They will tell you don't need a product, you don't need to go and buy your own product. You can just connect the buyer and the seller. The same thing with TGR. People want to buy airtime and data. We have people that say TGR is selling at a cheaper rate. You just direct them to TGR and you're making your money. The same way I show you my dashboard for you the other time. It happens, it's so straightforward. And there is still other advantage that you can get from just sharing this value with people. We have incentive that from 750 to 5 million, 6 million, 10 million, all together is 21,750,000. Sincerely, this money is there for everybody that is ready to take it. You can dare us that will they give you the money? Do the work and see whether you get the money or not. Just put in the effort. And you know what? Before you even qualify for that money, you'll have made millions. You will have just simple of 5,000 package with 10 by 10. You will make not less than 84 million. All the incentive you want to get is 21 million plus. And you have already made. And making that 84 million is like you're just opening the tap of your wealth. It will continue to run because for people that you have shown and they see you making the millions, you don't need to tell them anything because the result is there already. And our earnings here is instant. If you earn 1,000, you want to spend it today, you get it today. If you earn 5,000, you want to collect it, there is no day in the week that you must withdraw a social date. So you are free at any time of the day. But what makes people to lose the goal or the kind of dream they have is because they always have the slightest excuse not to do what they're supposed to do. They always look for that slightest excuse not to do what they're supposed to do. But you know what? If you put in the effort, the result is already waiting for you. It's already there waiting. What we just need to do is to believe in ourselves and believe we can do more. Sincerely, the sky is just a stepping stone. It's just a stepping stone. This is if I've not seen a business as simple, as easy, as cheap as this when it comes to online business. Tell me any other online business, they will tell you don't need to bring people. After you come in, they will tell you if you bring people, you get more. Then what are they trying to do? If they don't need to bring people, the person that inform you in the first place will not even inform you. Because through informing, through sharing is by bringing more people. Now, once you know that one will not even last. Me and one woman was arguing today. I said, this one you are showing me, I've heard about this not even 2 months ago. Is a pure scam. I'm not interested. He was trying to say, whatever. For me as a person, it is a no area for me. Because I can't do something that I know under 6 months is gone. Why will I be wasting my effort? When I know something that has no expiry date for a lifetime. I put in all the effort I have here. And he was trying, I now gave him 2 examples that came in 2020. 2019, so I said, what is the result? Where is that company today? Didn't they do their due diligence? They said they make inquiry. They will package you like sardine. You will think they are giving you the best. For in a lie. I said, then, because I could remember, somebody was saying they've made an agreement in the next 10 years, 15 years, they have bought this. I said, today, where is that company? But we have the one that has no expiry date. Why are we being distracted? Why are we not putting the effort to give us the kind of result? Just dare us. Honestly, I can sign any undertaking for you. If you do what we ask you to do, that 84 million, if you don't get it, get me arrested anytime, any day. I put my name, even my life for it. Unless you don't do what we ask you to do. If you do and you don't do anything with us, we are ready for you. So at this junction, I say thank you for listening. If there is any question, I'm going to attend. Everyone has the key. It's just a matter of using it. Some people dream of success while others get up every morning and make it happen. Thank you. God bless.
Yes, Alaji, thank you for that wonderful presentation. Please take note, please mute yourself. Thank you for that wonderful one. And if you're a new member, you are joining us for the first time, please raise up your hand. Then if you have any questions as regard the presentation opportunity, please raise up your hand as well. We'll call you within the 2 to 5 minutes. We'll do that. And we'll call, I think I can see Alaji Atoyibas on the call tonight, Mr. Dami Oximos on the call tonight, Sheikh King on the call tonight. I appreciate all the leaders. Professor Adewusi is also on the call tonight. So, but before we go to Alaja in Ibadan, I would like to call Mr. Emmanuel to unmute yourself for your question. Mr. Emmanuel, your question, please. Mr. Emmanuel, please unmute yourself.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Right. Now, I love the presentation tonight, and it was awesome. Now,
Thank you, sir.
I like to say, now, can Mr. Oyeleye get us this slide that he used tonight?
This slide is available for all the members. I think they will send it to you on our WhatsApp page. They will drop it there tonight. I'll drop the link as well. I will drop the link on WhatsApp here tonight, so you can join the call. You can join the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Would that be all, Mr. Emmanuel?
That'll be all for now. I will still bring up some other question later. That'll be all for now.
All right, thank you. Mr. Adepeju, please unmute yourself. Mr. Adepeju.
Good evening, House.
Good evening, Ma.
Yes, my name is Adekweju. I'm not Mr.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, sir. I'm new here, but I registered day before yesterday and I started making sales yesterday. But I found out that on my dashboard, like 2 transactions I made today was not reflecting. So I was quite worried. In fact, I had to make call through to confirm if the person have gotten the service I provided. But it takes a while before they even got what I said, and I've done it since morning. So I don't know what was really wrong. Maybe it's technical issue or something is wrong with my registration.
Would that be all?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Anytime you experience any glitch, okay, probably it might be network in your area or something. So it might be a network sometime. The only thing I want to tell you tonight is that you don't lose a dime with Pangeri. there's a place in that your whether you're using app or you're using web page. If you click on that page, that is where history. If you log in on your profile, you click, you see find history by the left hand side of the device. That is where all the transactions that you have done, you see the history there. If you print anything, you find it there. Okay? So you can't if you are sending something that is not clear to you, you can simply raise a ticket and they will resolve it in no time. Alaji,
Let me quickly share my dashboard to show how the ticket can be raised.
all right, sir.
All right. So in
I'll be
case
right back, please.
you are doing that for the first time, maybe say you just joined recently, at this place, when you come to your dashboard here, after you have logged in, if you are using a phone, you might not be able to see this video directly. It might not give you the chance to touch the video. So what you have to do is to click on my network first. Then it will drop down as if you will scroll down as if you want to see other options under my network. Then click my network again. It will shrink. Then you now have chance to click on videos. These videos are tutorials on how to get you familiar with transaction on the TGR dashboard. So everything you need to know how to register your free account, though we have a separate, or let me say a link, like a copied link that it can make you to access those videos one by one. I will also drop it on the TGR group, this official group, so that everybody can see that there. Then you just watch everything. Then how to raise a ticket, you see it there. That's the fastest way to get to admin, because this is how to contact the support team. There is no other, I've not seen a kind of public business like even the banks and the likes that they don't have customer care, because they know at a point in time, even Jumia, when you send a message at times, you might need to complain. Like today, I was doing some transaction, I have to contact some their customer something, because it's normally happen and say, okay, they'll get to their technical team or whatever. So what we are saying is that anytime you have, just like the bank, there is no way you get to the bank, you won't meet people at the customer service. There is always a complaint. Some will take few hours, maybe under a minute they are resolved. Some will take a day, some will take 2 days, some will take 2 weeks. So what we are saying is that anytime you have any kind of issue like that, the first place to go is to click this place, contact the customer care and complain to them. You can be assured that you are going to be attended to. Just a matter of time, because it might depend on the number of people they are attending to at the same time. But one thing I can assure you that when we started in 2020, it was not as easy as this. With the years in out, we are getting better and we are getting more ways to attend and solve challenges. It can't be 100% because that's technology for you. At a time, even I'm using my phone now to connect to this my laptop. I subscribe for router, which is MTN, and I notice it's failing me even before we started meeting. At times you go and come back, it's showing me my network is so. In order not to be having a break in transmission or communication, I have to switch to my Airtel on the phone so that that is network for you. So anything can happen as well. So for anytime it happens like that, there's always a way out. So I think you get that clearly. So where Mr. Shola was trying to tell you the other time, which is information or history, you come here, you see everything. So through all these things that are here, you can get yourself familiar and accustomed to everything you need to know on TGR dashboard. Thank you. Any other question?
iPhone, please unmute yourself. Are you there? Obi Fat, please unmute yourself.
All right.
Obi Fat,
Good evening, everyone.
good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm really grateful. Part of this business. I've actually been in a while and just learning some of the things that we have experienced in the previous network we have seen. This is one of the products. I always pray that this God will sustain you guys, what you guys are doing, and we know that sky is the limit. Well done, guys.
Thank you, Obi Fat, for that contributions. Thank you. If there's no any other questions, I think I want to call on Alaja Toibat all the way from Ibadan. I've dropped the group of our WhatsApp link for any other information. We have most of our top leader in that group. So if you have any question or anything, they will attend to it there, or probably you can risk ticket as well. So Alaja Toibat, if you are still on the call, please unmute yourself. Let's hear from you before we call it tonight. Alaja Toibat, are you there? May I've dropped the link of this call, the Facebook Live. You can as well share it or copy it to send to others that you want them to know about the opportunity.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, ma.
It's a great pleasure to be on this call tonight. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be on this call tonight. And I will just be as brief as possible. The fact is, all we need here, we are on the right path, we are on the right track. And TGR is a business that has come to stay, that we cannot do without. We're just being privileged to make much more money from it if we want. And all we need to do is just take action, connect to more people and make money. And the irony of it is we are all naturally built and created to connect. All we are just telling you is, why don't you be a professional connector here and you make good money? ShopRite is a professional connector. 95% of the products ShopRite has are not sold by them, as is not theirs. It is not just that they are not the one that produce it, but also they didn't even pay for it. 95% of what you buy in ShopRite are being brought there on, as in they will bring it there and they collect back their money after being sold. So ShopRite only decided to have a mall, built a mall, get staffs and what have you, and decide to connect between the buyer and the seller. And they are one of the billion naira.
Alaja.
All those that are coming, we'll be
It's like
talking
our
about
network is
2,500.
failing. So I think what she's just
Hello?
trying to tell, we just have to be professional about it. Okay,
Hello?
I think she's coming back.
Oh, hello?
Alaja is back.
Okay, we can hear you. Can go ahead. Try to locate a location.
She's back.
Yeah, she's
Hello?
back, but like network. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Now,
Hello?
yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead, we can hear you. That's network for us in Nigeria.
Okay. Because we're already 9:30 on the call. We spent almost an hour. So on Thursday is going to be for all registered member meeting, where we'll talk about, if you have any contributions, anything that can be progress to your team. If you want to organize a seminar from your end, we have top and get one member in all 30 states of Nigeria, and we have a member everywhere. Probably you want us to connect you to some member in your area. We can do that for you as well. And then quickly, I want to chip in this. A lot of people don't know the importance of upgrade from one level to another. If you're on a peer package, you will end point value. Okay, you earn in money and you earn in point value. And what is point value? Point value, it is kind of saving that the company is actually keeping for you, that will allow you to qualify for the travel incentive that Alaji mentioned earlier. But before you can attain that, if you want to be earning from your genealogy, your people under your tree, at least you must try to upgrade to Cora package. At least you must try to upgrade to Cora package. then you can earn in money and in PV or people that you are able to talk to about the business. This business is sweet if you are a business builder, okay? Because don't forget that people will continue to make up and people continue to use data. Don't forget the artificial intelligence too is coming and it's not running on any other thing than data. So on this note, I want to appreciate everyone who has joined us tonight on the call, and I hope you make that 84 million before this is over. It's simple. You don't need to connect everybody like Elijah was trying to say. You just need a business like mine. Few people that you talk to, and that is the power of duplication. Okay? So I will see everyone on Thursday for extra member and Sunday 8:30 for business builder. So I will unmute everybody as our custom to more great. Okay, thank you, Professor Adewusi. Bring your observation on Thursday, and that's Mr. Darwin for you, and we attend to everybody. So and if you are still having issue with probably with one transfer or the other, raise ticket or drop it on that WhatsApp link that I drop. We have most of our leader there, and they will help you sort it out. Thank you everyone for being on the call tonight. I'll see you on Thursday. From my end here, good night from here. Okay, no, sorry, before we call it tonight, Techno, Spark, please unmute yourself. We can't even hear you because your audio is not on. Your mic is not on. Techno, okay. So, from my end, okay, good night from here. Good night, everyone. Bye for now.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Mr. Akeem, how are you?
No other shooting. You want to go better, make you take a step. As you did top up, I like to do bagam. Top up and get reward tonight. Be the way. Top up and get reward. Una, thank you. Oh boy, this is my best. Your wife don't bump it. Don't begin waiting. I don't hammer. My eyes don't open. As I don't they make money and save money. Every time I buy card, pay my electricity bill or do my TV subscription on DSTV, GoTV or StarTime. Now 2% of everything we are paying, I they collect back. Top up and get reward is a legit and simple way to be self-employed, get more customers, and make more money at Top Up and Get Reward. You can have your online shop at Top Up and Get Reward website at www.topupandgetreward.com. www.topupandgetreward.com. Top Up and Get Reward. Make money when you top up. To make you money, no harder shooting. You want to go better, make you take a step. As you did top up, I like to do bagam. Top up and get reward tonight. Be the way. Top up and get reward. Una, thank you. Oh boy, this is my best. Your wife don't bump it. Don't begin waiting. I don't hammer. My eyes don't open. As I don't they make money and save money. Every time I buy recharge card, pay my electricity bill or do my TV subscription on DSTV, GoTV or StarTime. Now 2% of everything we are paying, I they collect back. Top Up and Get Reward is a legit and simple way to be self-employed, get more customers, and make more money at Top Up and Get Reward. You can have your online shop at Top Up and Get Reward website at www.topupandgetreward.com. www.topupandgetreward.com. Top Up and Get Reward. Make money when you top up.
Hello?